Hello and welcome to another episode of Easy Travel. This is Asad the Boss Jaffrey from DSD Media. Today we have a beautiful lady in our studio. We will talk about tourism. She is dealing with global visa and she is from DSD Tourism. Thank you very much, ma'am. How
Thank
are
you.
you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
First of all, I would like to ask some questions. I want to visit Europe, especially France. Then what is possible for me? How I can go there, being a resident of UAE?
Okay, so first of all, the most important thing before you want to travel is to plan your documents. And the documents that are required are the normal, a copy of your passport that has 6 months validity, and secondly, passport photos, right? And you also need a travel NOC letter that is a non-objective letter from your employer, and if you're a business owner, then that's a non-objective letter or a letter that is stating that you are going to Europe from this date to this date, and the company or your company is fully aware of that, and they're allowing you to go to France for a vacation. And then you also need a travel itinerary, which is what we do as travel consultants here at DSD. So we write a travel itinerary for you that is like a plan for your vacation. Yeah.
Okay. I think you have not discussed about bank statement. Is it necessary for visit or not?
Yes, it's one of the most important.
Because you forget.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's one of the most important things, and you need a bank statement, especially if you're going to a country like France, right? Because they want to see that you're able to sponsor your vacation, you're able to buy things when you go there, you're able to pay for your hotel, you're not going to be stranded when you get there. So a bank statement is one of the most important things.
Okay, that's great. What should be the balance in bank statement?
So as much as you can, as much
Minimum,
as you can have, but the
minimum balance you
minimum,
can say. If
I
like me, who is not so much rich, earning little bit amount. Uh, I feel it that
Okay.
a rich person is no need to travel anywhere. They don't fond of to visit some European country. You can say because they have a lot of money. There is no problem. Most of the
True.
poor peoples also wish to travel, like or shift some developed country.
That's true. So minimum is 15,000 dirham.
15.
15,000 dirham, you can plan probably a 3-day trip, right, for your vacation.
Okay, you feel it that 15,000 is enough to travel
For a 3-day vacation, it's enough.
3 days.
Yes. So it all depends
The
with.
balance should be
Yes.
in your account.
So you need at least 3 to 6 months bank statement, and your bank has to be active. Some people think that if they just deposit money and then that's it, but you need an active bank statement. So in that 3 to 6 months, your bank has to be active. There should be deposits and withdrawals and money coming in, because what the embassy just wants to see is you're not going to get in a country and be stuck. You're going to get there and you're going to have enough funds to take care of yourself during your vacation, right?
Okay. How many days will you need to prepare the documents?
Okay, so our processing time takes from 15 days to 45 working days. And why we say 15 to 45 working days is we need to look for appointments. There are certain countries that require appointments when we apply. So some countries don't need appointments. Some countries do need appointments. And we're not always going to have appointments at the time that you need your visa. So we advise our clients to apply at least 3 months before the intended date of travel. So in that 15 to 45 working days, we are looking for an appointment for whichever country you're going to. And then when we get the appointment, we give you the appointment date.
Okay, if we talk about specific France, then
The processing time is the same, 15 days to 45 working
45
days.
days.
Yes.
Okay, if the embassy reject or refuse your uh, visa, who will be the responsible?
So rejection is based on a lot of factors.
Okay.
If the rejection is based on us as tourism, then we take the fault. But if the rejection is based on probably the client's documents, things that we don't have control over, then it's the client's fault. So we can't do anything about a rejection.
Okay, now the point is you are saying that if someone visa rejected from embassy and you thought that it's a client fault, you're saying right.
Yeah.
But when you accept the applications, when you collect the documents,
So some clients are not as honest. Some clients, we always advise clients to tell us everything. Let's say we are applying for a visa for France and the client says they have never been rejected before. And they have been rejected, right? There are certain things that we can't hide from the embassy. They'll always know these things. So I am going to apply and say the client has never been rejected before, which the client has been rejected before. And it sounds to the embassy as if we are lying. But it's also the client who would have not told us the truth. So when people come to DSD for our service, we advise them to be honest with us before we start the application process.
okay, travel history is
It's very important.
is very important.
Yeah.
How I feel I see that many people have a lot of travel history. They have visited 4 to 5 or 10 countries, but after that their visa will be rejected. What will be the reason? Most
Well,
of in my
there are so
experience.
many factors. Visa rejection is based on a lot of things. Confidence. When you go to the embassy, how you present yourself to the embassy matters. So it's not always about travel history. Sometimes it's about how you present yourself. If you're going to go to the embassy and look like you're struggling or you don't have it all in order, then they are going to treat you according to that. But if you're going to go in confidence, then they are going to see that you're confident enough to go for a vacation and come back to your workplace, right? And also, travel history is one of the most important things. Before you plan your visa, you have to have a travel history. At least go to, at least, like you said, 4 to 10 countries. Explore surrounding countries where you are. If you're from Africa, go to those countries. If you're here in the UAE, there are countries that you can go and visit visa free, right? So,
Okay, it's mean you're saying that if you want to visit any European countries, your presence would be good, presentable. You must have a travel history.
Yes.
You have a good amount in your account,
Yes.
and you should be honest.
Yes, you should be very honest.
Very, very,
Very,
honest.
very,
Then you
very
will
honest.
visit any other
Yes,
countries.
then there is no need for rejection. There is very minimal.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
DSD, fulfilling dreams.